Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the installation of the Moyne College chapter on this November 6, 2020. My name is Eileen Merberg. I am the Executive Director of Alpha Lambda Delta. The first thing we'll do is talk about introductions. So let's start there. And I have several folks today joining us and helping facilitate this afternoon's ceremony. And so I'll go by who I see in the line of videos here, and we'll go with Allison first. Introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. So glad to be with you. I'm Allison Farrell. I am the Assistant Dean for Student Success at Moyne.
Hi, I am Pam Chrysler. I am a Student Success Coach and also the advisor for Alpha Lambda Delta at Moyne College.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anthony Helms. I work at Western Michigan University in the Honors College, and I am the proud chapter advisor at Western Michigan University, as well as your Vice President of Chapter Relations and Expansion on ALD's National Council. I'm so very excited to celebrate this afternoon with you all. Congratulations to all the new members.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It's great to be here with you. I'm Mary Shad. I'm our Interim Director of the Student Success Center, and congratulations to all here with us today.
Today, we will be inducting you as new members of Alpha Lambda Delta. And then we do have some honorary members in your advisors that we'll be inducting. And then we will officially install the chapter. So we're very excited about that. This is new for Moyne. Thank you all for being founding charter members. And you can help shape this organization at Moyne's campus. So we will officially install the chapter. I have a brief video that we'll show from our National Council offering a welcome as a new member. I'm going to talk just a minute or two about some benefits, some key benefits nationally for being a member of Alpha Lambda Delta, and then we'll close up the ceremony. So let us go ahead and get started with our ceremony today.
Alpha Lambda Delta is a national society which honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education, to promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning, and to assist students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society.
Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Mariah Leonard. It soon became a national organization as chapters were established at Purdue University in 1926 and DePauw University in 1927. Growth of the society has continued with almost 400 chapters recognized.
These candidates who are now presented for induction have attained the high standard required by National Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both Moyne College and this organization for their notable achievement in scholarship.
We are here to inform the new inductees concerning our organization and to ask them to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our name stand for the Greek words Alleloi Lampedia Diadocesin, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
The insignia of Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of our candle signifies honesty and integrity, which are the foundation on which we build. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage, and the light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insights to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge. The white represents the search for truth. The gold represents the strong base of honor. These are three colors symbolize the standards held by the members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and art, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of others, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and the philosophy of other ages. Through these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
We now wish to induct individually the students who have earned the privilege of becoming charter members of the Moyne College chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta.
If we were in person where we'd normally be, you would all stand and repeat the pledge being read to you line by line. And so in lieu of that, I'll just read the pledge. You can read along, and then I'll give you instructions on what to do next. But the pledge for Alpha Lambda Delta is as follows. I accept membership into National Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. And so again, you would have repeated those line by line, and that would be your saying of the pledge. But instead, because we're online, I'm going to share each of your names on a slide. And when you see your name, we're going to ask you to type in the chat section of Zoom the words I accept. And so that'll be your acceptance of the pledge. And so here's the first slide. It's a great chapter, 119 members, so welcome everyone. And when you see your name, type in chat, I accept.
You have now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on the 6th day of November, 2020. May you find in the years ahead the rewards of the educated person: imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have tolerance in your dealings with all persons, generosity in giving to those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society. You have taken the Alpha Lambda Delta Pledge and are now members of the National Society.
Congratulations. So that they may assist in services today, your advisors have been declared honorary members of Alpha Lambda Delta. And so they introduced themselves earlier. If you missed that, it is Pam Chrysler, a student success coach, and Mary Shad, both of them in the Student Success Center. They can both wave, Mary and Pam. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank them both for all the work they did to help get this chapter started. We were talking earlier before we started the ceremony about it's been a long time coming. We've been talking about this for 1.5 years or so, and then a major global pandemic hit. So it's been ongoing, but we're finally here. We're so thankful for all the students for joining, but I definitely want to thank Pam and Mary for really getting the chapter started and all the work that they did, and certainly deserving of honorary membership. So congratulations.
It is because of all those things that Eileen just said, and in recognition of your academic achievements, personal accomplishments, and your interest in the academic attainment of students, we confer upon you honorary membership in Alpha Lambda Delta. Your charge is to continue to support and encourage the ideals and high standards of this society: knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It is now our privilege to install the Moyne College chapter. At this installation service, we wish to emphasize your responsibilities as the Moyne College chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta to uphold the ideals and high academic standards that National Alpha Lambda Delta presents to your institution through you. As individual members, you must demonstrate your scholarship, honor, and enthusiasm. It is not enough for you as members of Alpha Lambda Delta to use this privilege for yourselves. You must prove a creative working force on the Moyne College campus, for we must patch our torches on one to another.
The aims of our society are to promote high standards of living and learning among students, to encourage high academic achievement, and to create a growing love for study. So what we're hoping is that Alpha Lambda Delta's goals are now your goals. And so we charge you with this responsibility. So between Anthony and myself as representatives of the national organization, we declare you, the Moyne College chapter, regularly installed and endow you with all the rights and privileges thereof. And in token of your formal admission to the organization, we present you with the charter and with the responsibility it represents. So we're very excited about the charter, and you can see this is an actual picture of it. And it's a fairly special thing, I think, that Alpha Lambda Delta does. I'm not sure of other groups that do this, but we hired a calligrapher to hand draw each of your names on this parchment paper that is now on campus. And this is a picture of it. So your names are there forever. It will hang on campus somewhere, and your names have been inscribed on it as founding charter members of the campus, of the chapter, and will be forever hung somewhere on a wall at Moyne College. So that is the charter issued. I don't know if you have it. Is it handy anywhere? Or?
I don't have it with me.
Okay, yeah. So it will hang somewhere and you'll find out where it is. I encourage you to go look for it when you're back on campus, when you can safely be on campus, and go find your name.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college, and that's outstanding. I hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school, all of that led and prepared you for college success. And today, you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
I encourage you to take advantage of everything that Alpha Lambda Delta has to offer.
All of you, I'm challenging you now. You have done the hard work as individuals. You have earned your place at the table to be leaders on your college campus. But now you've chosen to be ALD members. So now the challenge before you is to expand that opportunity to others. Expand the opportunity of academic achievement. Be able to encourage your peers, ALD members and not, to do well inside the classroom and outside of it, to take advantage of all the learning that the collegiate experience offers. College is the last time the world will allow you to just selfishly invest in yourself. For 4 years, you started out well. Now continue that impact. Welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you, so make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond graduation in your personal and professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations, and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Okay, I'm going to invite Allison at Moyne to say a few words.
Thanks so much. I'm delighted to be with you all today. As Eileen mentioned earlier, it was about 1.5 years ago that we began this journey of bringing a chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta to Moyne College. And we wanted to do that really for so many reasons: to formally recognize the wonderful work of our students, to bring about scholarship opportunities to you all, to create new student leadership positions on campus, and most importantly, to celebrate our students' success. So little did we know back then, as you heard, we were sitting downstairs in the den, Pam, myself, and Eileen, having a conversation about this and planning this elaborate in-person installment ceremony. We didn't realize we would be here today on Zoom. We obviously didn't know we'd be amidst a worldwide pandemic that forces us to be physically distant but virtually connected. We hadn't known we'd be facing this while also undergoing this outcry across the country for racial justice and anxiously awaiting the final results of one of the largest elections in our history. We know this has been a very difficult year. We know it has for you, it has for us as well. And yet during all this uncertainty, you have held your own. You've pushed forward and you've even thrived. So that is all the more reason for us to be here to sing your praises and to celebrate those accomplishments today. As St. Ignatius, the founder of the Jesuits, once said, "Act as if everything depended on you, but trust as if everything depended on God." In that, I think that St. Ignatius was highlighting the importance that one person, any of us, all of us, has the potential to make a difference. We can't solve it all on our own, but we can always give it our all. And that is what you have done. Your faith, no matter where your spiritual guidance comes from, will help you through this college journey and the adventure that comes afterward. But never forget that you have it in you to make a difference. Your achievements at Moyne thus far have proven that. You are here today, and we are here celebrating with you. You have earned this, and for that, we are exceedingly proud of you. Congratulations, everybody.
Fantastic. Thank you for those words, motivational words. That was great. So true. Okay, so in addition to that charter with your hand, with our calligraphy hand-drawn name on it, you do get a certificate and a pin as membership, a custom certificate with your name on it. And I'll leave it to Pam or Mary or both to talk about what the plan is for certificates.
Starting today, you can pick up your certificate and pin in the Student Success Center located on the first floor of the library. The pins and certificates are located on the Student Success Center reception desk. The certificates are in alphabetical order and the pins are in a green box next to the certificates.
Great. Okay, so I hope you're able to get that. Pick it up as soon as you can and display it proudly. Great. Okay, so I just have a few more minutes of 6 things I want to highlight very quickly. I won't read too much to you, but I do want to point you in the direction of some of the key benefits: scholarships, perks, leadership, career, some educational partners, and honor cords. So I'm going to switch over again to our website. We have shown the video. Okay, so again, very quickly, I'm just going to point you here. Our website, and it was mentioned in the video a few times, is to really explore our website. I would urge you to, as there's a lot there. And our website main address is nationalald.org, nationalald.org. And so first is scholarships. And Allison mentioned this as well. You are all very eligible for scholarships, both ALD scholarships and other national scholarships. So here's our scholarship page. There are 3 main scholarships that Alpha Lambda Delta offers, highlighted here at the top. And then I just want to point out this external link to other scholarships, non-Alpha Lambda Delta related, but that you're all probably very eligible for scholarship organizations that are looking for high achieving students. And so check out that link. We have a fairly unique program called ALD Perks. I just want to point this out. You do need to opt into it. It is a benefit for all members, including advisors, by the way. But you do need to let us know that you want it by opting in by that button right there. But this is a national, actually I know that there's discounts in Canada too, for what it's worth. But there's like over 300,000 perks and discounts. That it's an app on your phone that you download once you sign up, and you'll have access to all sorts of discounts, pizza, movie tickets if anyone goes to movies anymore, oil changes. I mean, you name it, there are over 300,000 discounts. So I encourage you to check out ALD Perks. And there's also a local feature that if you enter in your zip code, it will find local discounts for you as well. So that is ALD Perks. Another fairly innovative program that we just recently launched is called Ald Lead Certified. It is a series of mini courses that you can take on leadership development topics. And they're mini, meaning a half hour. It won't take you that long, but you can see with a lot of great speakers featured in each of the courses. These are the topics: communication skills, decision-making, networking, listening, resilience, self-understanding. If you complete 10 out of 12 in our ALD Lead Certified program, you will receive a national certification from both Lead 365, a national company, and ALD. Again, opt in by enrolling in the program. Self-paced, you can take as long as you want to complete the mini courses, and you do need to sign up for it. Next is our career conversations. Our byline for Alpha Lambda Delta is we say taking you from first year to career. So we want to offer as much career development as we can. These are conversations with alumni, Alpha Lambda Delta alumni who are successful in their field, and we've lined them up based on their majors and your majors and the careers that they're in. Again, these are live webinars that we also record. There's some coming up here. If you have these majors or are interested in a major and want to hear their story about their path from first year to career, join us, register for them. If you scroll down, you'll see recordings for past webinars. That's career conversations. Second to last thing is our partners. We have a number of educational partners I wanted to point out. They are really educational organizations that are offering discounts or scholarships for internship programs. Many of them are Washington, D.C. based internships or international internships. And so if you go to our partners page, you can check those out. Scholars is a new partner that is like, I said in another ceremony once, I compared it to Match.com, but I think that's sort of dating myself, so to speak. More like Tinder, I think. So it's like you create a profile of your strengths and your interests, career interests, and companies do the same, and the system will match you with a company that's looking for the skills you just said you had. So that's a new partner called Scholars. So check out our partners. And then last but not least, if you're excited about being a member of Alpha Lambda Delta and want to wear your pride, here's where you can get ALD merchandise and swag, hoodies, t-shirts, yoga pants, sweatpants, pens and cups and buttons and balloons. And then I always want to point out the most popular item in our store is the honor cord. So when you do graduate, you could purchase and wear an honor cord at graduation. Okay. And then I did want to also ask that you follow us on social media, of course. We're pretty active on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We do have a LinkedIn account too, not real active there, but particularly Instagram. This is a post that's about to appear on Instagram in about an hour or two. I think it's scheduled for 3 or 4 o'clock today. And it is going to show a picture of the charter with your name on it. So this is just an example of a post that's going to happen on Instagram. So we'd love a follow and engagement on our social media. That would be great. We're always on all our accounts. We're at National ALD. Okay, I'm going to ask Anthony first to just talk in general about some of the opportunities that you could have, that other chapters engage in. This is a student-run organization. And so there are lots of activities you could be doing at Moyne and in your community when you're allowed, again, to be in person or even online. A lot of chapters, as you can see in these pictures, are engaged online as well. So Anthony, you want to say a few words about getting involved?
For sure, happy to. This is one of the best parts about ALD, right? Is that you are put into a very focused community of high achieving students. Everybody's there for the right reasons. You're here to, again, maximize your college experience. And so one of the best ways you can do that is obviously to get involved. And you're in a very unique situation here because you get to be the founding members, and you get to establish the culture of what your chapter is really going to be like for the next several years. And so I'll give you some examples of how our chapter does that. I've also just tossed in the chat our chapter website with all of our social media handles are at the bottom. Please check those out. Our chapter is extremely active on social media. We started what is now known as ALD Tuesday, where it's a hashtag that everybody posts on Instagram or Twitter, and they have to be wearing their ALD swag. And they get some chapter points for that. So one of the best things you can think about doing is establishing a point system to where you can earn your graduation cords possibly, or the chapter could pay for them, or do some other type of recognition as a senior. But to maintain that membership and to maintain that engagement over the 4 years has been important for our chapter. But ALD Tuesday this year took a little bit of a different spin. If you haven't noticed, we're in a pandemic. And so in order to earn those points, our members didn't just have to wear their ALD swag and post on Tuesdays, but they also had to be engaging in some type of responsible behavior or hygiene or something like that to promote to promote good habits. As all of us work and live on college campuses, y'all are the ones that are going to lead this out of this, by modeling good behavior, right, and staying safe and keeping your faculty and staff safe. So if there's any place to start about getting engaged, I think raising the awareness on the Moyne campus of responsible behaviors, right, to keep the infection rates down is a great place to start. Lots of our chapters are making masks, having mask making competitions with other chapters. I think it's a great place for you to consider as well. And then one of the things I'm really excited about this semester is that next month, my officers and I are going to start working through ALD Leads Together, which is that online leadership development program that you get as a member that Eileen just talked about. And so we're going to go through that together, and then we're actually going to be doing it with my officers and I. We're going to be doing it a month ahead of how they're working with the membership on doing it as well. And so we're going to try to increase the impact and kind of form some study groups to support each other together. And as we all know, you never make it as a leader. You're always evolving and always trying to improve. So no matter what level of student you are, this is something we can all benefit from. The final thing I want to say is that is returning back to the unique opportunity you all have as being the founding members and starting this chapter at Moyne, and that speaks directly to what Eileen mentioned earlier about the ALD takes you from first year to career, right? Everything you do over the next couple of years is building your narrative to why you are better prepared, right, than other candidates after graduation. And starting a chapter and forming that structure and taking on leadership and carrying it through, writing out strategic plans and watching them evolve over time and leaving a significant impact at Moyne, that's your first year to career right there. Like that's your speech when you get out of college of why you're more prepared than the next candidate. And so take advantage of that opportunity. This is really a unique time. All of us are navigating adversity, and there's the biggest goal of all of us as educators needs to be the fact that the pandemic will not define your college experience. Your successes will, and your success could be starting a tremendous culture at Moyne, where you foster academic achievement year after year after year through the activities and support that your ALD chapter engages young students in, but retains that engagement as upper class students. And so if you want a lot of specific ideas, great. Please go to our website, check it out, check out our social media handles, but make sure ALD has very broad categories, right, for what constitutes a chapter. This should look like the Lemoyne College chapter, and I look forward to seeing what that looks like this year and in future years.
Great, thank you, Anthony. Pam, Marion, you want to add anything about next steps for if they do want to take on a leadership role?
An email will be sent out to all members in the near future looking for interested individuals who would like to become chapter officers.
That concludes our ceremony this afternoon. Congratulations again. Your advisors will be in touch at Lemoyne to take it from here. So thanks so much, everyone, for attending. Congratulations.
Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.